PCA 2024. This is Rene with Neptune Cigars. I'm sitting here with Mr. Les Mann of ST Dupont. It is an honor to be here because, my God, I'm surrounded by some precious, precious accessories right now that I'm dying to touch. I don't even want to touch them. I don't know. I'm excited. Please, Les, calm me down. Let's talk about some toys.
Well, we're sitting. Thank God we're not standing.
Yeah.
First of all, thanks for having us, and thank you, most importantly, to Neptune Cigars as an authorized ST Dupont dealer for their continued partnership. We appreciate everything that you guys do, not only here but throughout the door, throughout the year, in all of your stores. Not only promoting ST Dupont, but showcasing it in such a fantastic way.
Yeah.
So we have some really cool stuff here. It's funny, the first collection I'm going to talk about is called Fluro. And Fluro, when I looked at Fluro, the first thing I did think about was Neptune Cigars, because I think this screams Miami. I think this really has a lot of everything that you would think about a car going down Collins Avenue or going into South Beach, things like that. This is totally Miami. So what we have here is we have 3 different collections. The first one I have here is showcased in an orange accent. And just so you know, these are all available in Legrands and Defi Extremes and Maxi and Mini Jets and Slim 7s. Look at this. And a matching cigar case as well. And of course, a punch cutter and a 2-finger cutter as well. Yeah, so anyway, this is the orange. What I showed you now also is available in a blue accent with everything that I told you before. And again, so this would be in the blue color. I like orange, so that's why I told you guys I wanted you to show the orange one.
Oh, it really pops.
And then, for instance, now, and this is where it's kind of cool, that this is the green model, but what's nice about this is, so you can picture the green in here, I wanted to show this. So in the Mini Jet and in the Slim 7 lighter, it's available in the solid color with black accents versus like in this Legrand, the black coloring with the colored accents. So this is called Fluro. Fluro ships the middle of April, so in 2 weeks.
By the time you watch this, it might be right.
Yes.
It might already be out.
Yes. Welcome to Fire X. And this is really cool. This is a line 2 small lighter, and as you can see, the 3-dimensional pattern here. But what's really cool, and leave it up to ST Dupont here with the fine line engraving of this piece. This is available in the palladium finish. It's available in a yellow gold finish, in a super cool black gloss finish as well too. To complement this lighter in Fire X, we have it in our torch flames as well. So you have the Biggie, which you know about, which Neptune has done very well with the Biggie lighters. There's a Biggie, there's a Slimmy, there's a 2-fingered cigar case, there's an ashtray, and we're gonna get into ashtrays. We have some beautiful ashtrays that are showcased in the booth, yet as well that are all ready to go, ready for Neptune, gift wrap, ready to go.
Yeah.
So this is called Fire X. Now, you can debate with me on what is really South Beach and what is Florida, because this is called Graffiti, okay? And this is the ashtray, which is so spectacular. And of course, if you want and like the ashtray, you're gonna definitely wanna get the Biggie lighter. And this pattern Graffiti is also available in a line 2 perfect ping, a Slimmy lighter, and the cutter as well too, and this is spectacular.
Was there any sort of inspiration for this design?
Yeah, so, you know, I can't pinpoint exactly the artist of this too, and what's really funny is, you know, obviously this is all made in France, and everything is influenced by Paris and through Paris fashion, and what I can tell you is France's graffiti is far different than our graffiti that you see on a warehouse in Brooklyn, New York, right?
Yeah.
And I love that too, but what this really does is this showcases the know-how of really popping all the colors, you know, on our pieces too,
which it does.
with the back it too.
Oh, yeah.
Love this collection. And I guess you can also say, and this, when I first saw, boy, we got a lot of Florida influence here. When I first saw this collection, and this is called, and I'll get into this, called Casablanca, I thought of the Versace mansion in South Beach. Like, to me, this is exactly what it screamed like. And this Casablanca is a ready-to-wear fashion house in Paris, and the designer, the man behind the brand, loves cigars. So ST Dupont has come up with a collaboration with Casablanca to produce a line of ST Dupont products, like a Biggie lighter, like a cutter, like a Line 2 Perfect Ping, etc. And actually, and I have here, I'm gonna be very careful with this. I get so nervous when I touch all this stuff too.
Yeah.
So you're aware of our cutter stand.
Oh yeah.
So this is the cutter stand here with the guillotine, a straight cut guillotine. And again, leave it to ST Dupont with the pattern, with everything to really come out with the engraving, with the colors, with the fashion. So that's called Casablanca.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
Is this going to be a run that's always available, or is it limited?
This is a limited edition series. So with all the fashion houses, including ST Dupont in Paris, they always have either quarterly or semi-annual fashion releases. Mm-hmm. So for Casablanca, and this will ship in September. So when you go to a Casablanca boutique, you will see this kind of inspiration with their goods, with their ready to wear.
Sure.
Now this is kind of what's really cool and what has been spectacular in our booth. You know, and it's actually, I know you guys have taken pictures. We actually have one of the authentic, real thrones from Game of Thrones. We've got so many people over there, as you can see now, that they're taking pictures. We have our Game of Thrones ladies there that are taking pictures. So that's been a lot of fun and a lot of excitement. So the first collection I want to show to you too, and this is what they call the Fire and Ice collection, and it's available in 2 different colors. Obviously, this is the fire color, and then the ice color is more of like a blue, a light kind of blue, very icy kind of look too.
Right.
And of course, it pings. This is the Haute Creation piece that features all Game of Thrones everything here. Isn't this great?
Incredible.
And this is all hand done. And then, of course, for the Fire and Ice, so you have to use your imagination here, but picture the ice ashtray in the orange for the fire as well too. Mm-hmm. And I told you that we have a lot of cool ashtrays.
Yep.
Sometimes I wonder if they're so cool they should be hung up like artwork. Like,
yeah.
I'll be quite honest with you. This piece would look very nice hanging on someone's wall. We want it to be hanging on someone's desk in someone's smoking room and in every lounge at Neptune Cigar to be used.
Yep.
But this is nice enough to be used as an ashtray.
Casablanca too.
And this could be hung up as well too.
Yeah.
And then to close our presentation off with Game of Thrones, and I just want to be really careful. This lighter here, it's available in a pen as well. This lighter basically intricately tells the whole story of the, HBO, it was the most watched miniseries of all time on HBO. So, the Game of Thrones people that love it so much, and I know that a couple of your guys at Game of Thrones here kind of taught me a lot about Game of Thrones too, and they knew all the different symbols, all the different colors, everything like this too. So this, and of course, ST Dupont, that will do the traditional Line 2 collection in the cutter, always does the whole creation pieces, and this is of Game of Thrones. So as you can see, I think that we have really, DuPont always outdoes themselves, but I think this is really a spectacular launch. And this only gets us, and Game of Thrones also is an August, September launch. So this really gets us for the first 6-7 months of the year. And we have a lot more coming out for the second half of the year. But I think this is something that, that I'm very proud of, ST Dupont's very proud of, and Coles of London, our team is very proud of. And I hope as well that you enjoyed my presentation with us.
It's remarkable. I mean, these accessories scream luxury, and it's remarkable how much detail they can get onto such a small surface.
Right.
Both of these two in particular. I mean, you'll see it in the B-roll footage close up, but it's unlike anything I've ever seen before. And
hope I hope
Yeah.
you enjoyed it as much as they did.
Of course.
I know your staff loves it, I'll tell you that much.
No. Listen, I love geeking out over accessories.
It's a fun booth.
Yeah. No, it's truly a fun booth where like I just want to look at everything.
Yep.
So Les, thank you. In closing though, I do want to ask you a question, if that's cool. All right.
Okay. Thanks for popping me on that one, Renee. All right.
Okay. So
the answer is yes, absolutely, definitely. I agree with you totally.
I need more though. I need elaboration.
Okay.
So, next year we're going to be moving the venue over to New Orleans.
Yeah.
So with the word.
Love my beignets. Yep.
Oh yeah. I've actually never been, so it'll be a new experience.
We will have a beignet.
Yeah. Okay. I'll hold you to that. So with the word change in mind, if you had the opportunity to change anything about the cigar industry, what would that be?
I might be on the opposite here. So this is my 24th year, and I don't want to change anything. I think, look, we can talk for hours and days and weeks and months on taxation and on legislation. I don't want to change anything because I've seen our manufacturers and our retailers and our consumers fight that fight, continue to fight that battle together as a team. I think what's remarkable is, you have a guy like Carlito and a guy like Rocky, different guys that compete against each other, but through challenges brings people together. And through challenges could bring people apart. I think that's, and it's sorry to say that they have to fight, that we all are fighting the fight. This industry is really based on heritage. We're 152 years old. I'm launching in October the collaboration with Padron for their 60th anniversary, okay? They're 60 years. What do I want to change? Have Padron go, something else come, not that we don't welcome anyone else, but like that just shows you that so many, as you look around, when you look around here and you see the heritage of a lot, we might be the oldest brand here. I'm not sure, but 152 is an old guy. Yeah. But my point is that I think, look, attendance is good, excitement is good, my booth is fantastic. So there's nothing that, what do I want to change? I guess at the end of the day, I don't really want to change anything. I want everybody to understand how the cigars are made. I just read an article that 2023 was the largest import of cigars in the United States. So Neptune as retailers doesn't want to change that.
Right.
Nicaragua and the Dominican, things like that. And as a accessory brand, I don't want to change that too, because obviously everybody needs an ST Dupont ashtray, lighter, cutter, cigar case, everything, because there's a lot of cigars coming in. Mm-hmm. So why we would ever want to change that, then that might be a topic for a bigger discussion. Mm-hmm. So keep the same people that have the passion, that have the heart, from the smallest tobacco grower to the largest tobacco grower, to the smallest booth in this trade show, to the largest booth in this trade show, to the largest retailer at this trade show, to the small, and that's what it's all about. It's all about having a mixture of everybody together, and at the end of the day, the ST Dupont lighter and the cigars, what it does and why I never want to change, it brings everybody together. Very rarely do you see somebody smoking a cigar by themselves. People smoke in groups, they relax, they enjoy, they talk, stuff like that. So I hope I didn't take your question.
You did not sidestep the question.
And sidestep the word change, because I just think that the best way to predict the future is study the past. Mm-hmm. And we know what a glorious past it's been, and I saw see a lot of people in booths, a lot of vendors, a lot of retailers, younger generation, yes. Right? Mm-hmm. So if we all, and I'm 24 years, if we can set the foundation in this industry for the next 25 or 50 years, this industry's on a nice path to continue to do what everybody in this trade show, from a retailer to a manufacturer, loves to do. No change.
If it's not broken, don't fix it.
If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Les,
I always enjoy our time together.
Likewise. Thank you for taking the time to show us all this great product. And guys, please make sure you look at this. Stop into Neptune Cigars if you're in South Florida. We're going to have these available there on our website as well. And until August, September, more or less, they're going to be all
except for Fluro and FireX will be in your stores in 2 weeks.
Perfect. Awesome.
Before the video goes. So now we got to get the video up right away so we can make sure Neptune people get on all that stuff.
Yes. Too. Make sure you pick some up, guys.
And you guys too. Thank you for this is a fun. It always has been, always will be a fun interview.
No, you're the best.
Thanks,
guys. Until next time.